his producer pauses, and then he says to Joe, he says, "Don't check your phone." And Joe's like, "Fuck that! What's going on?" And he says, "They're breaking news, and it's everywhere." He says, "Tell me what happened." He says, "Charlie Kirk's been shot. He's clinging to life." So we're trying to process that because it's just suddenly everything's different suddenly, right? From 1 second to the next.
Yep.
And so we go out into the lobby and one of his security guards says he just died. So we make it to the bathroom, and in the bathroom says, Joe says, we need to go back on the air and talk about this. And I said, yes, we do. And so we did. And yeah, that's
insane.
Yeah, so it was happening while, it's just, it was just awful. It's just awful.
No,
it's just,
there's really no other way to describe it besides
it's awful.
that. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible.
And it's just, I don't remember what I said to Joe, something about, if this is where we wound up, this can't be where we stay.
That's true.
What words can we all attach to this that make it feel better for us or his family, or just the moment? They haven't been written, have they?
No.
I mean, through faith and all that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it helps, but it's like a bit of a...
But no, that was just... I mean, how were you guys feeling like right afterwards?
Extremely heavy. I did about an hour of, he's, maybe a little bit closer to our industry than the one that you're in. And we had played in similar circles and done shows with people we know. And I probably had interactions with him over the years. We weren't close with him, but I seeing something like that happen to someone don't know in the same space, it was just felt very heavy. It felt like I was wearing something.
Yes.
And so I did about an hour of talk to Bradley Martin and text George Janko, who was close to them, and gave my condolences to George and messaged a bunch of other people about it just to kind of commiserate on the topic.
Yeah.
And then I just said, hey, I'm turning my phone off, and I went to sleep. I went to sleep for like 2 hours because it just felt so fucking heavy.
Heavy is the word.
Yeah.
Heavy. It's the senseless tragedy. Is just so awful. Like, you're right. The words haven't been written yet.
Yeah.
Like, Charlie's my age. He's 31.
You're 31.
I'm 30.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah. So, father of two.
I know.
A guy who, like, I always respected. I didn't agree with everything he said, but I always respected he would always put himself out there and open the conversation up.
I did too.
Especially in rooms where he was the minority.
Oh, yeah.
In that, like, his views were the different ones, and he welcomed everyone. Like, I really respected that.
Yeah, it was incredible.
And man, I would watch him sometimes, this really articulate young man, and have this feeling that he could be president one day.
A lot of people did.
I felt like he could have been the president of the United States one day. Because, again, he's so young. He has a lot of time to refine his beliefs and build his platform. And he was on the political route. And so when it happened, I also had this sense of like, holy shit, the course of American history may have just been changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like that too felt like the butterfly effect on
seismic.
This could it be potentially seismic, like altering the course of American history
easily, and it's not a dramatic consideration.
I don't know, because even if he's not president, and he's going to keep doing what he's doing, and who knows who he inspires, or if his beliefs change because he talks to someone, like the conversation yields results, like.
He didn't belittle anyone. He didn't demean anyone. He didn't embarrass anyone. He didn't go there to like be a smarty pants and make you look stupid. He was just like, hey man, okay, here's what I've prepared. Yeah. Here's what I know. Here's what I believe. Yeah. Tell me, give me your side of it. Yeah.
You know what he did when you watch back his clips now, you see it. He was an incredible reciprocator of energy. When you watch someone approach him, I've now watched all of his clips through this vein. When you watched someone approach him, that was somewhat timid, not absolute in their beliefs, was open to this malleability of the conversation.
Right.
He approached them softly.
Yeah, he did.
Kindly, had conversations with them that were he would tell the audience not to boo or belittle them. I'm having a conversation, please be respectful.
Sure.
if they went to the mic and directly started insulting him and being rude to him, he would be much more aggressive in his stance.
Right.
But he was a very good reciprocator of energy. And I mean, listen, like you can disagree with the substance of someone's opinions and what they say.
Right.
But you couldn't take away from the fact that he just was an incredible orator, an incredible speaker, an incredible debater, and a force in the space. And of course, like you said, there was a number of things that he said that I didn't agree with. But he certainly was a force. And I think you're right. I think it'll be felt for sure.
Yeah. It was like a giant star in the night sky. It just went dark, you know. It's like, damn.
It's always like
life is just like seems unfair at times, like inexplicably unfair.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, because
like two daughters now just don't have.
I know, and I got 5 kids and 3 granddaughters, and that was one of my first thoughts was fatherless children, husbandless wife. It was just like,
I guess like the end of it all is just like what, like as opposed to like assigning a word to it, it's just like what can we learn?
Yeah,
it's always what can we learn?
Right. Yeah, on both sides,
for sure.
Yeah,
because all of the hardship of life, those are always the biggest lessons.
Sure,
always. Everything that that's gone wrong in my life has been the teacher of everything that I am. Everything I am is because of what I've been through. Probably the same as you, same as Logan.
Sure.
And it's like, what can we learn? And especially like what things can we all agree on? Can we all agree that we need to get and I talked to Dana White about this when we did the show yesterday. Can we all agree that we need to get a little bit more serious around the idea of safety on school campuses as an objective safety metric?
I just feel like all the venues that we worship and celebrate, you know, you gotta get, it's like a strip search to watch any of the 4 sports acronyms, right?
Of course.
But everything else, like where you know our most precious, our future, our children are left.
You can just walk. You can just walk in. I mean, at the same time.
But think about all the returning servicemen and women, right? Who are coming home with a skill set that probably cost $1 million, just probably or more
to train.
If you're going into special forces and deeper into it. But these guys are coming home, and how many jobs could be available? You know what I'm saying? And you got a guy that is trained in like the gnarliest scenarios possible.
That's interesting,
right? We've built that, and that's awesome. And they come home and a lot of times fall into all the other
mental illness, drugs, unemployment.
There's a kind of a rudderless return to society, right? And I just feel like there's a real opportunity. You can't have a guy with a gun that close to kids. No, that's who I want when my kids are there. I want a trained guy with a gun. Is that insane?
No.
Is that like asking?
But these are the simple objective conversations that are being skipped. Like for example, like before you even get to that guy, where's the deterrence around the perimeter of the building? Why are people even getting that close to the school with an AR-15?
Right. Yeah.
Why? Like, dude, we live in a gated community. Then when you get through the gated community, you got to get over the fence. Then you got to get through the door. Why are schools wide open?
Yeah.
And the thing that pisses me off, and we said this to Dana, the thing that pisses me off is this will all get pushed back to a conversation about abortion, which affects 0.0001% of the population, or transgender, which applies to 0.00 whatever percent.
Right.
When at the same exact time that Charlie Kirk was being murdered, there was a school in Colorado being shot up at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And so to me, I know politics, we don't have to do it, but to me, this one seems so glaringly obvious that the idea of saying, oh, this is an acceptable outcome for our kids is just so ridiculous to me.
No. One is unacceptable.
Too many. 100% agree.
Yeah. It's really frustrating when the solutions just feel within reach, but you still can't touch them.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.